Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and showing you some swatches of the latest liquid lipsticks, or Stay All Day liquid lipsticks by Stila Cosmetics. These ones that I'm going to show you are part of their brand new Autumn 2018 release. They released 6 Stay All Day liquid lipsticks, which is for the autumn fall season. In the US you call it fall, we call it autumn in the UK. And I picked up, out of 6 of them, I picked up 4. So these retail at £16 each. If you guys have followed me for a long time, you will know that the Stila's Stay All Day liquid lipsticks are one of my favourite brands for liquid lipsticks. They're long wearing, they're long lasting, they're very, very opaque. They come in a variety of different shades. They're always releasing new ones, and their quality and their texture and everything, I have to say, over the past couple of years, I don't find that has changed at all. They're one of those brands that have done it since the beginning, and I am happy to support a brand like that. I really love their liquid lipsticks. So first off, for those of you that don't know what liquid lipsticks are, they are basically liquid lipsticks that dry to a matte finish. Example being, like I said, what I've got right now. Touch your lips, nothing comes off. Oh, a little bit came off, sorry. And they don't kind of transfer onto mugs. If you give somebody a little kiss, it won't really come off. They're made to last. And as a result of that, there are lots of people out there that have come up with so many different types, but Stila's is one that I always go back to. I find that the texture is fairly thick, but that generally means that you only need to apply one layer. The more layers that you apply with any kind of liquid lipstick, the more drying it can get and the more uncomfortable it can feel. It can feel like your lips are kind of restricted. For example, the one I'm wearing right now is one layer, so I am easily able to enunciate all my words for you, as my lips don't feel tight and that sort of thing. Now with these ones, I have to say that they last very well, upwards of 10 hours, depending on the pigmentation. Now for example, this one that I've got in my hand right now, which is called Fear, is a very nude shade. Now I find that the nude liquid lipsticks tends to accentuate the lines of your lips a lot more quickly than deeper shades, for example the one like I've got on right now. Now, for some people that may not be a problem, for some people it may. Me personally, I don't mind this one so much. I noticed that I could just see the lines of my lips probably after about hour 6, and by then I wasn't so fussed. And if you don't like that, you can generally apply a tiny bit of Vaseline or a tiny bit of lip gloss just to make them a little bit more comfortable, and then it will fill in the lines of your lips because you've applied something liquidy and emollient on top. They don't feel uncomfortable on the lips. They're very rich in pigmentation, which I love. They don't feel heavy, they don't bleed, they don't transfer. They're just generally excellent. I give these a 10 out of 10. All 4 of them are absolutely great. So that was just a very quick review. If you guys want to know more about other shades, feel free to do a search on my channel. I have reviewed so many different ones, so you can have a look and see the other shades, the older shades, and maybe you may want to get some of those instead of these ones. So the best way to remove a liquid lipstick is with something oil based. For example, look at this giant Poundland petroleum jelly I've got. It's huge. It was £1. So something like this will generally remove them. Remember, if you've got a colour such as this on, it may stain your lips. But the next day you can generally kind of remove it with like vigorous rubbing and Vaseline and oil based makeup remover and that sort of thing. Another reason why I love liquid lipsticks so much, and for those of you that have got not as full lips as I have, they tend to make your lips look a little bit larger than they actually are. I don't overline my lips. These are the size of my lips. This is just how they are. But if I was to wear a normal lipstick compared to something like this, they would just naturally look fuller because they're so matte. They look almost 3D, which is why I think so many people love liquid lipsticks so much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this one, and I am going to go through each one of the 4 that I bought and let you know what my thoughts are, also so that you can see how it works with my medium skin tone. Okay, so this first shade is the one I showed you to begin with, which is called Fear, and it is a nude, neutral sort of shade. May not be the sort of shade that everybody likes to wear because it's definitely more on the neutral side. rather than on the warm tone side. Most people generally tend to have warm tones in their skin. The majority, I would say, not the minority, has more cool tones. But I would definitely say that this sits in the middle. It's a beautiful shade. I wore this with really, really intense bright blue eyes, and because my eye look was so intense, I wanted something fairly neutral on the lips, which is where this one came in handy. This is a great everyday kind of colour. This is a great college, school sort of colour, interview colour, going to work kind of everyday sort of makeup sort of shade. I personally really like it. This is one layer, as you guys saw me apply, and then what happens is the consistency of it is mid consistency, but the opacity of this is like Anastasia Beverly Hills. I find their liquid lipsticks a lot more thick to apply, and therefore I find that they tend to go off a lot quicker. These ones, I don't know what it is about the Stila ones. These tend to last me up to 2 years before they start to go smelly and go off. I don't know what it is that is in them. Most liquid lipsticks have about a year expiry date on them, but these ones I find last a lot longer, which is another reason why I think they are so good. But as you can maybe see, you can see that the liquid has settled within the lines of my lips, and because it's quite a light sort of shade, it's a little bit more obvious. But I just tend to go like this and pat it down, and it kind of fills out that area. So I do it when it's still not completely dry, and then it makes it a little bit nicer on the lips. So this next shade is called Lido. Now this is like the one that I showed you previously, but this is actually warm tone. So this may be one that more people tend to gravitate towards from this collection. It's a very lovely, deep, warm, nudish sort of shade. Will definitely flatter all skin tones. I think it looks lovely. And because it is a tiny bit darker than the last one, it does not sit within the lines of your natural lips and accentuate them. Overall, I think this is a beautiful shade, and I think quite a lot of you will like this. So this next shade is called Palermo, the capital of Sicily, where I've always wanted to go ever since I saw Godfather. Sorry, don't hate me, I love Godfather. I've always wanted to go there ever since I saw the film, and I've never been. And this liquid lipstick of the same name is absolutely stunning. Look at the colour. You can't deny it's a beautiful, beautiful autumnal fall kind of shade. It's been described as a warm terracotta nude, and I couldn't agree more. It's not completely terracotta, because then there would be a bit more orange in it. It's definitely more on the nude terracotta side. Gorgeous warm toned lipstick, will look gorgeous on all skin tones. I think that if you have got fair skin, it will look more pink on you, and I also think that if you have got very deep skin, it will look a little bit more neutral pink on you, whereas on me it definitely sits in like in between a brown and a pink, because I'm just breaking down the shades for this colour. So I think it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous shade. Highly recommend it. Lovely. So this last shade, and probably my favourite one I think out of these four, is called Sienna. It's described as a deep dusty brown rose. Perfect description for this lipstick. I love Stila's descriptions of their shades because they're always on point. I absolutely love it. Gorgeous. One full opaque layer. Looks stunning. Will look gorgeous on all skin tones. Highly recommend it. Beautiful autumnal sort of shade. So this is the final one that I've got out of all of the Stay All Day liquid lipsticks for autumn fall 2018. Okay, back to my normal lipstick because it goes with my outfit. You guys know how I am. So I hope you guys enjoy this review of some of the latest, newest liquid lipsticks from Stila. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to get any? Have you already got your hands on it? Because obviously I know in the US these came out ages ago. In the UK we always just get left behind. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.